What's going on? What's going on with y'all, family? What's good, La Familia, man? You know your brother back in the building, man. Had to come on here and chop it up with y'all again. I told y'all I was going to drop the Kodak Black and Jackboy documentary. I probably dropped that tomorrow. I realized that there was more exponents to it that I really needed to work out, fine-tune it before I actually could drop it. So I'm going to get on here and speak to y'all and show y'all a few snippets of it. That way y'all know what's actually going on. Now, before we get into that, I want to reiterate on what we just talked about in the last video with Fredo Bang. And I want to give y'all the reason why I tell y'all should support. The same way that we was talking about with YB back then when he was dropping despite his label wanting him to do that. We need to support Fredo. And the reason why is because if you are a part of the impoverished community or the community that has someone over them telling them what to do, not allowing them to, express their creativity, exploiting that for their personal gain, telling you what they want you to do and showing you that you don't have ownership over yourself. If you're a part of that, you should definitely support. If you go to work, to a job every day, you should definitely support this. This is him spitting in the face of the man who has been holding us down for so long and holding us back. So this is something bigger than just the song and that being dropped. It's a message. It's a message to the label. You are not going to control me. Even though I know you have the ability to take me to court, sue me, and possibly win, you cannot control me. That's what this is, family. That's what this is, and that's why I say support. Even if you're not a fan of Fredo, support it. Support it. Post it on your TikToks. Do the dance. Share it in your videos. React to it. Show it love. It's dropping at midnight, man. We got to support that one. And we got to hop on, this train of these artists trying to break away the chains and bonds that these labels keep putting around their necks. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do that. But anyways, man, we got that man Jackboy and Kodak Black. And as we all know, Jackboy went ahead and dropped this song right here, which was a diss towards Kodak Black.
No time to cry, just suit up and be a man. I don't fuck with kids, he boot up, show my ain't play. See this off the top, when it's real, no need to write it. Every time I drop, even a pop, I'm going right. And this shit on lock, nigga, fuck you when you're in the game. I beat it up, you just doing it for the fame. Lame with a name, you ain't beat. You bought your way in, boy, you ain't no killer. You be crap when you get caged in, never been on PC. I'm in population with murderers, I was ripping your brain, throwing hard, making sure they hurt. I'm a real game, I repeat, you ain't no kind of fame. Nigga fame, I'm the only one getting paid. Calling me when they whooped your ass and they took your watch. Fuck calling me, I would've been out there busting my clock. Or skipping school, breaking rules, consider fool. Flew off the port.
I'm down the ride, better adapt or lose your life. No time to cry, just suit up and be a man. I don't fuck with kids, he pulled up, show my ain't playing, cause I'm a renegade. Ain't never been afraid to say what's on my mind. While staring a nigga down in their eyes, cause I'm a renegade.
They put my truth inside of my rap. Had counting, so you try to block motion. Want me to be signing you, to roll it out, y'all let them come, then I'm not gonna be coming through. Ain't no my success. Hoping that people don't go and work with me. You been a bitch, you did this same shit with you ain't Cody P. You been a bitch, you try to pull stats, we wearing the wigs. You the only nigga I know that get mad when they artists lit. You the only nigga faking, acting like you bought.
Spin your ass a federal agent, protected by the president. Real zone.
Ain't got no friends in the government. So if I fuck with you, they gon' deport me and on my team. Real zone, bitch, I go hard, play for the win. Boy, do what you gotta do.
You know I'm thugging to the end, cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid.
Fuck, you the biggest Z, you ain't never been a hated, nigga.
Fuck. That cap faking ass.
Fuck me.
Now, of course, Jackboy let it be known how he felt about Kodak Black in that overall song, but Kodak Black put out a response to that. And if we being honest, that man Kodak Black was the first one to come out and send, little shiggities at that man Jackboy in this song right here.
Close. Yeah, cause after this, you ain't mentioning no fuck nigga.
You can't say I don't love you, but I just chill out. Nigga, come give me a hug, fuck what we beefing about.
You let it sit too long in the relation right.
But I accept the apology that I never got.
All the time you were tweeting, I never said nothing.
The only reason that hurt them, cause you meant something.
But you don't care about the label, the brand we put on our back.
If you didn't wanna never let it get like that.
You never let it get this far, you know I love to take you far that time.
It came around the way, since some shit through you, call you better.
That's just apologize.
Put your pride to the side, send my damn money. That's all.
All I did, you feel like you gotta give me nothing.
She gon' feel like you don't owe me nothing.
I was hollering at the fam, they were telling me your plans, but I don't wanna be your friend, you just want all you want to pound.
The wind's back, you went to linking up with Wills.
Oh, some police shit like I did.
Wanna watch sometimes look like the people believe you to the point that you second guessing like you're my trip. If
I agree with you, we'll both be wrong. You want me to stay behind while you moving on.
sitting in prison, nigga, I couldn't even call you phone. You
You feeling me, you heard that I would come home.
told Pooh Trump should never
can have that pedal.
Can't hate my lawsuit on me, bitch, you owe me. This shit wild, it wasn't
Like this in the plan at all, but I was so nigga down the trails in your heart,
you know, falling back from the ground and things. No, cause sometimes
I feel like I gotta respond to everything, and I try to explain what
I'm stupid. I ain't good with my words, so I talk to music.
you know, I recovered and I remember that I still ain't forgive, but
And I realize my happiness depends
on me.
And then, you know, he went live after Jackboy dropped that song and pretty much said some things, you know, commented on what Jackboy was saying in that song.
Really emotion for real. It's like everybody zooling. Y'all go follow Cutthroat Business page. Cutthroat Business. That's why I like go like that. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Off the business page. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Signing people. You know what I'm saying? And we standing behind y'all. We ride for y'all. We putting money in y'all pocket. Y'all getting emotion. I'm finna get y'all the way y'all wanna be.
Bro throw his heel like this. Bro throw his like this. You hear me? Bro throw like this. Bro, no, I swear to God, nobody know. I came out with a song talking about I love dude.
I love you most. I love Jackboy. I love you, my nigga.
Like what? I get lit for real. Even if it's smoke, I ain't trying to be on here talking about, oh, it's smoke, weed, all this shit. I'm gonna say business, man. Love you, man. Give me a kiss, give me a hug. But y'all know, everybody know that's how I was coming. Like, I miss you, little bro. The same way you at, like that. That's saying.
You know I love to take you far. That's how you came right away. They said some shares through your car.
All that. You heard me? I ain't know all this internet talking about it for the fame. What? Everybody around me know how I came home for real. On some real gangster.
Give us one life lesson that life has taught you so far.
You can't nigga real, like you can't make nobody real, you know what I'm saying?
And who made it, who started it, brought me home. He personally wanted it. They be here to come home. Not about no money, not cause my name Kodak, homie. Cause some real, like in the streets, some real that he personally, understand, and what I personally.
Fuck you, nigga. You ain't never been a hater, nigga. Fuck.
I know a lot of Americans who ain't even Haitian for real. Never been a Haiti, ain't no so for real. But a real Z really bleed by it, really stuck by it. Why throw they Z up like this here? You ain't out there for real, boy. You don't know no literature. You don't know nothing going on. You poop, man. Who brought you home for real? Nobody know. I swear to God, nobody know. I ain't gotta go to Haiti, bro. The whole Haiti love me, boy. The whole Haiti up by me. And I ain't even born there. And then, right, when I say closure, like, bro, nobody trying to be tweeting at me, talking, man, come on, man. Do your thing, you say you're doing it, you say you got a little motion, bro, just do your thing, oh, man. You ain't gotta be steady tweeting about it, man. But if I do an interview, bro, and they ask me about this, bro, I know they plenty of interviews. I be like, bro, I don't want to talk about it. Or I tell them beforehand, like, don't ask me nothing about this. Why you standing talking about me?
Now, Jackboy let it be known, you know, beforehand that he wasn't going for any of the extras. You know what I'm saying? He was going to stand on business because he was used to that. And he glad that he was a Jackboy because that helped him move strategically.
Well, because it be having my brain programmed. So I be so ready for like the setup or the back door or the. It's like it's hard to get me because it's you could get anybody in the world on anything you want to do, but some people it's real hard because they lower the risk point. Like, man, first of all, yeah, ain't snatching and running nothing from those show you this ain't coming up. And all that fight I'm drawing down before you. I'm that alert that. Hold on, why he moving that? Hold on. Then just looked at me. I walk in the store, just looked at me, but he ain't say nothing. He ain't asked for no picture, he ain't say nothing, but your eyes just told me that you know who the fuck I am. So now I automatically gotta flag you as an op. It's always like that when I'm shopping. When I be in the mall, I might see it, and sometimes it might be real street. They just don't talk, you know what I'm saying? But they might look at me and not say nothing. And now in my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, I could peep you just knew I was. Now you flagged as an op. Now I'm acting like I'm shopping. La 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 la. I'm really watching you. I'm trying to baby your stuff.
He's not mad about his whole hood not being on his side. Because if we being honest, man, everybody kind of chose up. You know what I'm saying? In that song, he let it be known that most of the dudes that's around him ain't even getting paid. They are there just for the attention, the clout. A lot of dudes do that. They there to penny pinch. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that they not helping. Because, of course, you know, they doing the biggest job of all. Most important job, which is keeping the money alive. They're doing that part. And they deserve to be compensated, you know, as much as any employee that is under his label. Of course, you know, some dudes are there just for the attention, the women, you know, to drive the nice cars, to do stuff like that. They're not there to have a financial gain. You got those that'll just ride the wave. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Jackboy is exposing. You know, a lot of these dudes ain't getting paid. How are you the only one making money? Which is, you know, in my opinion, that's a messed up thing. But if I'm being 100% honest with y'all, man, everybody around the situation deserves to be fully compensated. They are risking so much just to protect you and make sure that you're good. You know what I'm saying? Not only are they risking their lives, like somebody could take their life away from them, but they are risking their freedom because they could take someone else's life just to save you. And a lot of them dudes you have around you are felons, man. So everybody deserves their life to be changed. You got enough millions to share that. And that's the reason why I respect Fredo and YB and how they treat their partners. Everybody that's coming up around them is making money. They keeping the cash flow going between their peoples, man. You know what I'm saying? How many millionaires have we seen YB create? You got NBA Ben 10, Big B, OG 33, Baby Joe. You know, and I don't know if all of them are millionaires, and Herm. I don't know if all of them are millionaires, but they are definitely touching the bag. Anybody who's connected and came up with YB from the beginning is touching the bag. Anybody that is around Fredo's circle is touching the bag. So that's the thing that you got to respect, you know, coming by way of their camps. Kodak, you've been doing this a lot longer than both of them. Both of their careers put together doesn't even equal yours, like as in longevity. Y'all know what I mean? Not in views, because YB is way past him, but in longevity. How long you been here? Your career doubles theirs. So why is it that anyone around you is broke? That's not, no. I couldn't, man, in that position, you shouldn't have no broke person around you. If you don't feed the vultures, they gonna turn on you. I don't know why these dudes play, and that's probably the reason why Jackboy decided that it was easy to go ahead and step back and not try to mend that relationship. He felt like he wasn't making any money. Like Kodak Black signed him to a deal for $2,500. That is ridiculous. How do you sign your brother to a deal that's only $25? Of course Jackboy gonna go do what he do. But like, you look at the situations, and as much respect as I have for Kodak, but if you look at these situations, man, it's like, Kodak, you said Jackboy started the beef with YB. You act like you tried to mend it. You know what I'm saying? But that was just to drop songs, to drop Super Gremlin and go viral. You know, that was to get the attention on you. You said the falling out was behind, you know, him starting that situation that actually happened off your channel with YB. But now you're restarting that just to drop this EP. And you sending, you know, shiggities at him. That way you can drop your EP and then get mad when he come back, as if you're the only one that's supposed to speak and this man is not allowed to speak. He's a man. And honestly, I'm gonna have to say this, man. I gotta agree with Jackboy in this situation. A lot of y'all might not like that, but what Jackboy is doing is the realer. He's moving realer. His whole hood is going against him because they choosing Kodak. You know, they siding with the money. They siding with the clout, as most people do. You know, the person who got the most attention is usually the one that y'all choose to be the winner of these situations and the ones that y'all want to side with. But Jackboy is doing the realer stuff. Ain't that what, you know, a debate or an argument or a situation should be based off of? Who is telling the truth? Who is being the realer one? Jackboy is keeping it solid. He like, I'm gonna run by myself. And I don't care about any of the extras that come from my hood. I don't care about none of that y'all talking about. I'm touching a bag. I'm opening up restaurants. I'm trying to feed my family, feed my people. At the end of the day, Kodak is the one who came out on wax and sparked this situation back up again. Re-sparked the situation with YB. Kodak is trying to sell records. He's on here talking about how he being blackballed and his numbers ain't what they used to be. Well, it's probably because, man, at the end of the day, as much as beef can help you, it can hurt you. When you're as big of a celebrity as Kodak Black is, beef is probably not the best route for you. You know, help your community. You gotta venture over into positivity when you get that big. You gotta take the Gucci Man approach. You gotta take the T.I. approach. Start doing some community activism. Once you that big, people want to see you use your name for stuff that can help change. People don't no longer want to see you in beef no more. They already seen that. And when you keep that going, people start to realize like, okay, all this dude know how to do is beef. They start to get tired of it. The same old thing get played out. You've been in the game too long. You know, the YBs of the world, they can continue doing that right now because they're only, you know, 5, 6, 7 years into their career. Kodak, you've been in this game for a decade plus. And you ain't doing nothing but helping Jackboy's career blow up even more by constantly responding to him. I never seen Jackboy do 1 million views in one day. This man currently is almost at 1 million views in one day just off of your response. Just off of you speaking on him first, and then when he spoke back, you responded. You did exactly what he wanted you to do, bro. You're not using your head, bro. You're not using your head, bro. You should have just overlooked that and dropped that I love Jackboy. If anything, if you was going to respond, you should have responded positively. Because you have a whole community. You tapped into a new community now. You're not tapped into, you know, just the streets. You're tapped into the white kid that's at home, and no disrespect to any of y'all, but you're tapped into the white kid that's at home who comes from a silver spoon fed family. You're tapped into them now. So now you got to move strategically. You got people all across the world who love you. You got to move strategically. People want to see you do better and elevate, not be in the same place that you was 10 years ago, man. That's all I'm saying. So in this situation, I got to side with Jackboy, man, because from the beginning, I never thought Jackboy was wrong. Like, how do you allow a man, you said he posted from your page. How do you allow a man to do that? And we seen you already tripping with YB before you ever even went to jail. So that was cap, man. And like a lot of the stuff that you keep saying is cap. You know, I'm just saying, man. I don't care what DJ Academics talking about, saying Jackboy is whatever. He lied about this and he lied about artists being signed. Man, forget all that. Jackboy, at the end of the day, has been keeping it real. And he even tried to reach out to you multiple times before you even acknowledged the fact that you had a problem with him. If that's your brother, you address the issue. You tell your brother what's wrong, and we hit the backyard and go ahead and, you know, get that up out of there. Unless you've been having these underlining feelings for a very long time and you've been trying to get him up out of there. You made up all these situations about things that you said he did. He came out, shot them all down. And then now you have no real reason to be beefing with him. Then you beefing with your other partner. You beefing with Wham and all the rest of them, man. He spoke up on that too, man. Like, why are you beefing with all your homeboys? Why are you beefing with all your so-called brothers, your day ones? You got too many ops out there to be beefing with. Than to be beefing with your people, the people that you need on your team. I'm just saying, you know, and it's no disrespect towards Kodak. It's just me, you know, as a supporter, trying to give him a little bit of game, man, and acknowledge what we seeing on this side, bro. We not seeing you moving the way you supposed to be moving, like a boss. You're not moving like a boss, bro. But hey, anyways, man, I digress on that situation, man, because honestly, man, I know a lot of y'all gonna feel like, you know, I'm hating on him, or no, it ain't nothing like that, man. It's just me trying to give a game to another brother. That's it, man. He not moving the way he's supposed to. I'll point out all the fine details in this documentary I'm dropping on the situation, man, so y'all see what I mean by that. But yeah, man, shout out to Kodak Black, man. Shout out to Jackboy. Shout out to Fredo. Y'all go support Fredo and what he got going on, man. And yeah, man, with that being said, I'm out. Later.